Let's take up a doubt asked on a Telegram group. You too can join the group and ask your doubt. This doubt is that on a Alphametic, it might not be very visible, so I'll just read it out. Given below is a multiplication of a 3-digit number, the first row. So the first row is QQU. Yeah, the 3-digit number with a 2-digit number in the second row. So there is Q and Y, and there's a product, a multiplication. The third row is the product when the units digit of the 2-digit number. So of this, the unit digit, that is Y, it multiplies the 3-digit number of the first row. So when Y multiplies with QQU, then we get the third row, which is given as QPSU. And now there's a full stop, and suddenly it says the last row, that is the fifth row, is an addition of the 4-digit numbers in the third and the fourth row. So this is your third row, there's a fourth row, and the fifth row is the sum of the third and fourth row. Now nothing is mentioned about the fourth row. If I read ahead, it just says let a PQRSTUWXY represent distinct digits from 0 to 9, not necessarily in the given order. And that's it, right? So there is this confusion that at first I thought that the Y into this 3-digit number is QPSU, and then Q into this number is the next row, the fourth row, but that is not what it is. Right? Nothing is mentioned about the fourth row. So what you need to understand is there are two questions here. So we take this, first of all, this number is of no use to us. Only Y is multiplied with this and I get this. I take this number, think of it like a fresh question, and I add it to a fourth row, and the fourth row is a random number, an independent number. Okay, and then when I add, this is an addition, I get the fifth row, which is RQXU. So there could be this ambiguity that one might not understand what is the fourth row. If that was what bothers you out over here, now take a pause and try this set. It's a good set in Alphametics, as good as they get. It's a decent exam type of set. You can crack it if you are very perceptive. So I'm going ahead assuming you have given it a good try. Now the product is always going to be a little difficult, and we are not practice product so much, but still what should stand out is Y multiplied with U gives you U again. So Y could simply be 1. Anything into 1 is going to be itself. Okay, so that is one possibility. Other possibility, I don't know, can't one. 5 into an odd number. 5 threes are. Oh, so then the U will be 5. And Y will be odd. 5 into any odd number is going to be 5 itself. Or could I have a 0 also? 0 into anything is going to be a 0. So there are quite a few products, you can't do much. And then you notice a QQ. Okay, so there's some carry forward most probably, and then it's a 4-digit number. As I said, you can't make much sense here. Here, when you come to the addition, which is more familiar territory, you again see that U is again brought down here. U plus P is U itself. Now this is a direct answer, students. Here the only way this can happen is when P is 0. If I take any digit and add another digit to it, it's no longer going to remain itself. The only way that it can happen is when P is equal to 0. So I directly get an start, P is 0, and to this looks like an O, so to make it 0, we'll put in 0, right? Or is it going to confuse with this? So I think so. This is how you put a 0. So this is one answer, P is 0 for sure. So the U comes in. Then so there is no carry forward over here. Okay, so how do I represent? There's no carry forward. And if there's no carry forward, S plus U is X, or there could be a carry forward. Then I see this P which is a 0. Right? P is a 0 and P plus Q, and I got it again as Q. So there is no carry from here also. Only then 0 plus q is a q. And that means there's no carry over here also. So the 2q will make it r. So I have 2 times q will be r. Q plus q, that is 2 times q. So here I get a little bit of a start. The values that they could have is q could be 1. It can't be 0. 2 into 0 is 0. And all the letters are different digits. Okay. So 1, 2, it could be 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. That's it. Right? After 5 it will become 10. R can't be a 2-digit number. So Q can be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I see a Q, Q and a P. Okay. R is immaterial. And then since there's no carry forward, I also know S plus U is a direct X. There's no carry, there's no 10 plus X, it is a direct thing. But then I don't have an X, I don't have an S, here I have an S. So we are forced to go there now, right? But with the understanding that P is 0. Okay, P is 0. Now comes the interesting part. So some information about Q I know. Q can be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this is also starting with a Q. So the crux of this set is, if Q was 1, so it's better to always try out in Alphametics. Yeah, a lot of times it is going to be about trial processes and eliminating. So start directly. If it was 1, 1 and a U, this number multiplied with Y, okay, has to result in a number which is 1000 something. Okay, and here you should start thinking. I'm not giving away anything right away. I'm still giving you an opportunity to think. 110. So this is in 110s. It could be 110 or at max 119. 110 or 119 or a number in between multiplied with a single digit gives me 1000 and something. Let me repeat it again. Oh, Q could be 2. So if Q is 2, this is Q 220s. Some number in 220s multiplied with a single digit gives an answer which is 2000 and something and a 0. Here you should start thinking, right? Yeah. So, into 10 will give you 2200. Okay. Into 9. Okay, it seems possible. 9 2s are 18, 1 carry over, 9 2s are 18, 18 and 1, 1900. Oh, so a little larger number we can take. So for example, 9 C, let's see if 8 is possible. Even if this number is 2030, it is definitely less than 2030. If I multiply it with 8, I get 0, 8 3s are 24, 2, 8 2s are 16 and 2, 18. This is a very far off number than 2000. Yeah, so this can't be an 8, definitely, right? With a 9, is it possible? Check a number. So if I take 2020 into 9, let's say, that's a 9 2s are 18, 1 9 2s are 18. No, it can't be this. But then a little bigger number, for example, just as an example, 2024, let's say. Yeah, U is something like 4. I don't know. 4 is not used up. Yeah, just as an example, if I multiply, 9 4s are 36, 3, 9 2s are 18, 18 and 3, 21, 2, 9 2s are 18. Do you get this 2000s? It is possible, right? So this 9 is possible. So what you're seeing is, let's say a number. In 300s multiplied with Y should be 3000 and something. So what I'm saying is, a little logic you have to use. This Y is going to be a large number. If it's into 2, into 3, it's not going to become a 4-digit number. Even into 5 is going to make it just 1500. I wanted to go to 3000, right? So even if I take this number as the highest, 339, so just for easier, I'm saying 340 if I take and I multiply by 8, 0, 8 4s are 32, 3, 24, 27, I just get 2700. So this can't be an 8. A y can't be an 8, and let me try the last possibility. 4400 and something multiplied with y, I should get 4000 something. Can this number, if it is 450 into 8, 450 into 8 is a very simple one, right? 45 into 2 is 90, into 2 is 180, into 2 is 360. Okay, so again I can't reach a 4000. So what this means is y has to necessarily be 9. A value of 8 will not make this number into the, it will not make it 10 times kind of, yeah. 400s is becoming 4000s. 300 is becoming 3000s, right? So 8 is not enough for that, and y has to be 5. And the moment you get a 5, now it's a very easy process. U, a single digit number multiplied by 9, has to end with a u again, right? So try to think, if it is 1, I should get a 1 again. 1 into 9 is not ending with a 1. 2 will make this 8, not possible. I need a 2 again. So whatever you are taking, you should get that in the product. 3, I'll get a 7. No. 4, yeah, we tried that. Yeah, anyways, it was ending with a 6. 5 ends with a 5, or 5 works. 6 will end with a 4. 7 will end with a 3. 8 will end with a 2. 9 it can't be. Okay, 0. Okay, 0. Could it be 0? Oh, 0 is taken by p. So 0 cannot be possible. So the only value that you get is u is 5. And now that you have u as well as 9, so now almost everything is there. So just fill in u is 5 and y is 9. So when I multiply, 9 5s are 45, 4 9 1s are 9, and 4 13, 1 carry over. Do I get 1035? Yes. Is it acceptable? Yes. If I multiply 225 by 9, okay, 9 5s are 45, 4, 9 2s are 18, and 4 22, 2. So I get a 2 and a 2. Now I know q is 2. I've started by assuming q as 2, so I can't get another 2. So this possibility is ruled out. How about this? Y is a 9, right? 9 5s are 45, 4, 27 and 4 31, 3 27 and 3 3015. All seems good enough. Q, P, 1 5, this seems fine here. If I have a 45 into 9, 9 5s are 45, 4 9 4s are 36, and 4 is 44 40. So can I have, if P is 0, S can't be 0, so I can't have 2. So this is also ruled out. So I have two possibilities. I've got this, I've got y, I can find this, and then the summation also. So I have q, I have u also, I have p also, I have got my r also. So I just need to fit in. So let me take the first one. 115 multiplied with 9 gives me, I've already calculated, 1035. Okay, and 1035 plus q, u is 5, p is 0. Okay, is what I get is a 5 and an 8. Okay, so the x is 8, that seems okay. This is a 1, the q, and this is a 2, the first one I took q. Okay, so this, and the third one is, I assume q as 3, so 335 into 9, a product. Okay, I should write there as into 9. And what was that? 3015. So this row is good enough, no problem till here. And then I'll add a use p. P is 0. Okay, so I'll get a 5, I'll get a 6, 3 and a 6. So the problem is r is 6. And if r is 6, x cannot be 6. So this doesn't work. So this is the only possibility.